lessons to learn from people's experience in relationship. So, remember I told you that this lady accepted this guy's proposal. And the first time her roommates will be meeting this guy, she also fell in love with this guy. Could it be love at first sight? Yes, it happens. After that day, this guy sent some items to this lady, his lover, and she brought them to the hostel, showing them to her roommate. She does that regularly. The guy will buy her different items, lovely gifts, perfumes, body creams, all those things, accessories that ladies love. And her roommate got jealous. So she asked, our roommate normally tells her a lot about this guy, what he does, and that they're already in a relationship. And the lady always say things, I love him, he's nice, he's this, and she asked for his number. Of course, she would definitely give it to her best friend, not knowing that this lady had ulterior motive. So she planned calling her best friend's fiance, and she did call him, telling him a lot of things about his newly found lover, that she's presently having an affair with someone in the campus, and they love each other. They always meet to the extent that they go for dates together, that she's hiding a lot of things from him. And the reason why this lady had this information was because our best friend had already shared some incident that happened, because this guy is like a president of a union, and he asked this lady out, but the lady rejected. And because of that, this guy, maltreated her, he malhandled her, and she was treated in a very bad way, as in violated. And she told her friend. So, but this lady never had anything with this guy. It's the guy that was forcing himself on her. But the way our roommate went to paint this story to this newly found boyfriend of her roommate, that they even had a nice time together. She had gone to this guy's hostel to sleep with him many times, and in the room, they have spent weeks together. You can't imagine. She fabricated a lie, and the guy was so disappointed. And immediately after the lady left, he called his newly found girlfriend. I heard this about you. Is it really true? Can you let me know what is really happening? So the guy went as far as telling him how her lover's roommates tried to lure him into having something with him, crying, telling him how much she loved him, this and that, that his newly found lover is not the best person for him. She flirts around, she's not of good character, she's of a bad behavior, And the guy was like, leave me, what's all this nonsense? Please, get away. And he looked for a way of, walking out the door. So when he called his girlfriend, his newly lover, and explained how his friend, her roommate, everything she said about her, and the lady started crying, and she had no choice to expose the secrets so as to assure her newly found lover. It's a secret that she has kept for a very long time, and she really exposed this secret because it hurts her so much. It affects her emotionally, but she had no choice to share the story with him. And the guy was like, you have a terrible roommate. Your so-called best friend is someone that you have to be careful with. And Of course, some people are like that. When they notice something good is happening to you, they are not always happy, especially when they see that you are happy. Some people, they begin to get jealous, and they can even harm someone. They can harm people. So one has to be very, very careful. If you notice any kind of character like this with somebody that you are dealing with, you have to play smart. So this lady went back to the hostel, and she waited. When the lady came back to the room and asked her, why did you do this? Because she has been the one financing the payments of the hostel, because her parents they are no more, and she's in a financial mess. So this lady took it up to her to do everything for her, all her financial needs, because this lady comes from a wealthy home, a wealthy family, and because of the love that she had for her, she took it upon her to provide everything that she will need for the meantime that she will be able to stand. But that was not appreciated, and they fought. She got to the lady, she walked up to her out there, and she slapped her, and they started to fight, and it led to both of them separating. You understand? She asked the lady to get out of her house, our hostel, and she doesn't want to set her eyes on her again, and she's a terrible person. So at the end of the day, the relationship, it got bigger, and they were about to take it to another level, because by then they were about leaving the university. But this so-called lover had a friend. This friend liked this woman. Of course, in relationship, sometimes when you are in a relationship with someone, your partner might have a friend that will really like you naturally, not that maybe he wants to have an affair with you, but just like your character, and he will always be wishing that, can I have a lady like this woman? It's normal. So, but this his friend was the going outside, he drinks, he parties, he goes to club, but they were very good friends. So most times when she's with her newly found lover, they are always together and they talk. So they got married. This was where the problem started. When they got married, they started to know themselves better. Of course, their love was something everybody admired. They love each other, they do things, they talk, they respect each other. But now they are now married, so they live with each other. This is where the problem started. I'll continue in my next video, because the story may be too long, but you will learn one or two things from this relationship. Because most times, every one of us, we start our relationship like this. When we see a guy that is truly interested in us, he shows us care, love, he pampers us, he treats us nicely, we fall in love. But when we start living with each other, we begin to notice some attitudes, some character that may piss us off. But how do we manage ourselves? So watch this video till the end. You will learn one or two things from other people's experience. So I have to rush now. I'll be back to tell you what happened between these two young couples. All right, it's a bye.